I'm not gonna specifically speak on nothing because I just don't want to have anything correlating. This is all a skit, by the way. It's all fake drama, just for the benefit of views and making money. But this is the bad time to say what he said because I'm doing what, his dad never did for him.
Jesus Christ.
See, that's too far. That's too far. And if y'all don't know, Reggie dad no longer here with us, and all that happened over streaming Prime, during the timeline of streaming Prime. So, all that happened, and he just taking it hella far.
And he said something, he was like, where your such and such is at? And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass question. I wish I could ask your daddy the same.
Damn!
Crazy.
I really wish I could ask him the same, but I can't. I don't understand how. This is what really bothers me about that little boy, right? I'm not even gonna mention him no more. I'm not even gonna say his name. What really bothers me about him is that I didn't even know this, and I'm telling y'all, I don't do no research on this. I only know this because my brother put me on to him. But I'm telling y'all, I didn't know he made a career off of dissing his daddy. Is that what it is, y'all?
You see when somebody hella mad at you, he's talking, I don't do no research. This nigga did his research. Come on now, y'all know DDG. He want to win the battle so bad, he gonna go and look for any ammunition he can. So he did his research, and he gonna ask the chat rhetorically, is that what happened? Come on. You know that happened. That's poor acting. Bad acting.
I didn't know he made a career off of dissing his daddy. Then I seen a clip where he said he ain't going to his daddy's funeral. You're a terrible person, Reggie. Matter of fact, I am gonna mention that.
Crashing out.
You're a terrible person. That man birthed you. That man came to your graduation. That man came to support you. That man wanted to be in your life. Your mom. You need to have a conversation. I think that's what you need to do. You need to have a conversation with your mom and ask your mom why. You need to ask your mom why your dad wasn't in your life. Was it because he didn't want to be, or was it because he couldn't? He was broke though, so maybe that might have been a situation. I'm not sure what's going on, but you dead ass wrong for saying you ain't going to your daddy's funeral, bro. You dead wrong, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's f***ed up. That man loves you. That's wrong. But I really don't even want to get on here and like exert this. It really rubbed me the wrong way as a kid that's being a father that's doing what he's supposed to do, and seeing that Reggie dad was doing the same thing, and his son, his hard-headed, dusty stud son, wanted to make a career off dissing him, and y'all support that. Then you get on live in front of tens of thousands of people and say, I'm not going to his funeral. Like, why is that the internet's bit? Why do I know this, Reggie? Why do I know this? I should not know this. This is all this, by the way. Why do I know this information? I never wanted to know this. You're a terrible person. Your jokes are not funny. They're disgusting. Seriously. And that's the real reason you smoke.
Everybody got their opinions on how he joked. Not everybody can handle the jokes. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They could be a little edgy sometimes, but it's just people preference. I don't think he go overboard, but that's just my opinion. But what he doing is not good character. I feel like if he would have came a little different, what I'm saying? I feel you though. I feel you, Will. He it's edgy is what I say. Like, it's a little edgy, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like if he knew, your daddy was, no longer with us, I don't think that's something that people really joke about, He might be like, where your dad at? But some people didn't grow up without a dad, you know what I'm saying? But that don't necessarily mean he talking about the dead, though. He talking about, my bad, he talking about people that's no longer here. I ain't mean to say the last part.
Smoke weed every day because you hiding from your emotions. You need to stop masking your emotions. You need to face your fears, bro. You need to go.
For sure. I'm not saying that was right. You totally right. He should have never did that. I'm not saying that's right at all. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You 100% right. You know, he should have never brought up his son. You know what I'm saying? You got a point. But to go talk about somebody that's no longer here, you taking it to the top. You know what I'm saying? Now if he'd have said he was gonna do something or threaten your life or something like that, then I see where, you know what I'm saying, you take it there. But you know what I'm saying? So it swing both ways. They both in the wrong. I just feel like DDG went a little bit lower though. Like he, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody know about his son and the whole little battle he going through. You know what I'm saying? So he is public. People talk about it. I don't think he really said nothing too far. He kept it with his catchphrase. You know, Reggie be like, "Where your dad at?" You know, he said, "Where your son at?" You know what I'm saying? But DDG should know, like, I take care of my son and blah, blah. That shit shouldn't even matter. But for him to speak on people that's no longer here and it was so recent, you know, and you about to see.
Funeral. You need to go see your father. That's what you need to do. And I see you projecting onto me. And I knew you couldn't wait to say what you said. I knew you was waiting on a moment where you can say that. And I'm like, damn, let me dig a little deeper. That's why I ain't on the laptop, because I'm like, I don't even want to even pull no screens up of you or none of that, bro. Reggie, I want you to crash about me, bro. Like,
that's what he
I don't think you
for.
understand. Like, yesterday when I was talking to Cinco, right? I don't know if y'all was in the stream yesterday. When I was talking to Cinco, I was like, man, it ain't really that deep. It's not that deep of an issue for me to even be trying to like really diss the nigga. Bro, I would literally do this and you'll fly across the room, bro. And I'm like, it's really no reason in me doing that. And then the following day, this gets online and say what he said. So I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. As a chat, as a community, I want y'all to know, it ain't no more boundaries. I'm gonna say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it, and Reggie ain't gonna do nothing about it. Not a damn thing. Now,
I just felt like DDG just better than this. That's why it's like, damn, it just wrong. Like everything he doing right now, he got motion. One of his biggest years on Twitch as a streamer. And he just going hella left, you know, instead of like, you know, he said what he said, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just, he took it. It looked like he's starting to crash out, you know? And if that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. I just feel like he wasted his big moment trying to be for Reggie, you know, when he could be doing a whole bunch of other things to boost what he's doing and really captivate on this year. You know, now instead of it being Streamer University, you know, him turning up at Streamer University, him turning up at the Streamer Prom, you know, messing with India Love, going here, going there, and building moments. This year, his what people gonna remember about this year is this beef. It's almost like, if I had to compare it, it's almost like Will Smith and Chris Rock. Like, Will Smith won hella awards, but they'll never remember him for all the awards that he won that night because he smacked Chris Rock. So that's all people gonna remember. I just felt like he could have did way better with this. But I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, and then I got another part that I wanted to show, and then we're gonna look at Reggie's response.
one thing, let me see what time it is.
See, look, this is where you get paid.
What time is it? What time is it? I gotta see the reservation. Is it, you know what time the reservation is?
I think like 11.
He wrong
What time
for
is
that.
10:20.
Oh, 10:20?
Yeah.
All right, bet, cool. I ain't even really trying to, you know what I mean? One thing, I don't know if y'all listen to Pink Dreads, but if you listen to the hook, y'all know who I don't play about. You feel me? I don't play, bro. I do not play. I know
You know, that shit is absolutely insane. Like, I get it, you trying to troll. And if you want to put here and there, but he made the entire video. This whole video was about that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, you know, he did say it. He did say it in the song. But it's like, he ain't play, like, he didn't play with him. He just said, like, you know, what everybody else, you know, multiple, you know, people that spoke on that. But it's Reggie that got to get that, you know, that back end of it. And I just think, like I said, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. That shit that is diabolical, though. Your dad on the home screen.
your daddy
crazy.
rolling in his grave right now, bro. Like, damn, I really gave life to this little and this made a joke of me, and he ain't gonna come to my funeral. It's crazy, bro. That shit is wild to me, I ain't gonna lie. Keep it $150. I can really go way deeper, but I want you to check my temp. I want you to understand that you started something that ain't gonna never end. I gave you a chance. You's a bitch. I called you out the box. You said you gonna call another nigga to fade me, whatever the f. Then you got McDonald's workers on TikTok threatening me instead of giving me a number 9 with cheese. Like, I don't understand what your angle gonna be with this. But when I tell you, Reggie, I have no interest in being your homie. I don't give a f about how nobody feel about what I'm saying or none of that. I'm on your until you my age, nigga. How about that? Until you turn my age, when you end up having a kid, bro, that's when I'm gonna leave you alone so you can see what it's like. Okay? I think that's when I'm gonna leave you alone. So whenever you have a kid, I'm probably gonna dead this shit. But until then, bro, I'm on your for life. Let's walk.
Yeah, so he crashing out. But then it was another part right here. Right here, I wanted y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? It just get diabolical.
I can't wait to collab with Zaria. I know her real name now. I got a niece named Zaria.
That's Reggie X.
Savage being 74.
But I don't even know how that's a real flex though. Like, obviously she bouncing around. She a community ball. So I don't know how that's a flex. Like, you finna take her shopping, you finna waste your own money. But what are you proving? Like that, you know, obviously he didn't let her go. And the whole reason he let her go, just in case y'all don't know, is because so she came on Reggie platform and all Reggie people was messing with her and of his little GG community. And she started doing fake Cash App promos. Now I understand it's a promo, but you're endorsing people to get scammed. So he wasn't feeling that. He broke up with her because she was doing that because he didn't want his people to get scammed. You know what I'm saying? So this is how this whole thing started, on how they broke up and all that. And then, you know, DDG went on there and was like, oh, she just did a promo. But it's like, you promoting scamming. People not messing with that.
14. 10 gifted. Yeah, don't spam L. Don't say L Kai. I f with Kai. Y'all know that. But one thing I will say is that I feel like Kai definitely could have de-escalated this whole situation if he just would have told that to chill. You feel me? I don't know what their conversation was personally between them two, but I know I ain't get a text back. So I'm like, you know, That's the only thing, huh?
There's one. It's not so far from here. They close at 1 o'clock.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to go there, I will talk to them.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Ciao gara, salve, vorrei fare una prenotazione per rooftop per 3 persone.
Man.
But it ain't his fault. That's a grown man. That's a grown man.
Va bene, allora che ora è? Ad 1, giusto?
That's one thing I'm like, okay,
Bene, grazie.
you know, this shit could have been de-escalated.
They close at 1 o'clock.
Perfect.
Thank you.
So here's the rooftop.
Oh, that's perfect.
So here's the one. But we'll walk like 10 minutes to get there.
Nah, I mean, I get that, but it's like, I really don't even, like, this ain't even my style for real. Like, I mean, I know I be beefing with niggas, but I don't like beefing with mutuals because it make it weird. Like, beefing with a like Bruce or beefing with a like even Solo Minati or beefing with a like Fredo or whoever the f I used to beef with back in the day. Neither here or there. Way too long ago for me to even care about. It's like we ain't got no mutuals, so it's easy. But like when I beef with mutuals, it make it weird. Now I know all them niggas in that crib feel some type of way or feel like they gotta pick a side or do this and that. And then my homies cool with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I f with Dez, I f with Ty Lil, I f with all them in that crib. But now it make it weird because they feel like, I know Reggie on the phone crying, y'all not here, man, come help me. Cause he got so excited when they came in the damn room dancing. I seen the clip. Oh, yes, my homies are here to defend me. That's what he was thinking in his head, but it's like, y'all picking sides when y'all can really just de-escalate the whole, you feel me? But either way it go, I don't care, I'm blessed. It is what it is. But that's how I feel about the situation, you know? But he took it way too far. I'm gonna take it further though. Y'all know me. I'm gonna take it further. I got thick skin for jokes. But once you mention mine, I'm on ya. Your daddy.
Crazy.
On ya. On ya. Keep, put the address in here.
And basically, that's all I wanted to, as far as DDG side, it's crashing out. Like, damn, like he said, it's not really his character, like, you know, and you could tell it's just an uncomfortable stream to even be a part of, you know. It's just like, damn. Now, anybody, you splitting bridges, because you got everybody in Clover and A&P. Them is about 10 niggas that's gonna feel away, you know. And Reggie got the best cosign, the most turned cosign with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, DDG in his own lane right now, he doing his thing, but again, it's just like you ruined the year for yourself when you could have had a year with hella memories of doing hella good shit. You know, like the man made $12 million in a month on just off streaming. You know what I'm saying? So instead of all these accolades that people gonna praise you for, what they gonna remember you as this year is the Reggie and DDG beef. You know, it was just a better way to approach it. So, you know, hey, if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. But that was DDG's side, and now we finna go into, you know, Reggie.
That is my last time speaking on these. Today my last day. I hate to do it. I actually hate to do it to these because I feel like they thought they had an easy mission.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We ain't going for that. I feel like these thought like, oh, all right, we gonna do this to this long, we ain't going for none of that. Ain't going for none of that. For them saying, so who the first order of business? For them saying, I seen was talking like about, you know, dead folks and people that passed away. We not on that. I see my homies said what they said, you feel what I'm saying, after Dub, who initiated the talking about dead people, you feel what I'm saying, which he's not holding himself accountable, you know what I mean? But I see what's going back and forth. Me personally, I'm not speaking on the dead people because I feel like that's low. And I
hella low. Like, you know, if you wanted to go at something else, you know, his mama, somebody that's still present, you could have went there and still went low. But we ain't got to bring in people that no longer here, you know, because he could have did the same thing. But, you know, he's not going to do that. It's just not, it don't benefit nobody. You know, it's not benefiting Reggie, it's not benefiting DDG. You know, obviously they both going to get money out of it, out of the clout, out of the whole, you know, thing that they doing. But it's like, now it's becoming serious. So like now when you see each other, it's not no weird time and like, you know, hey, just don't talk to me, don't move around. Now it got to be real smoke. Now we can't even be in the same area because you done went to the furthest of lows.
I honestly don't think that I have to go that low because these are not getting under my skin. You know what I mean? But the fact that DDG feel like the setting an example of a nigga dad passed away, for them saying my dad was not killed, murdered, nothing. Mind you, my dad was really in the streets, no cap. Like I ain't lie, my dad was a real goofy nigga. I never said I hated my dad. I feel like this give me a perfect time to actually express myself about this because I never really got to talk about that shit. For them saying it's like who the fuck you call my phone, man? Nah, it's just some shit like I actually can express myself. So like my dad really wasn't a you feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like sometimes life and a nigga might not be able to do everything that he want to do, but that don't make that nigga a bad person. Was that nigga 100% of my life? No. Do I hate my dad? No. For them saying, then you gotta think. The nigga said I was a bad person for not going to my dad's funeral. Gang, you know how mentally fucked up I'm already am? Like I literally went to my homie funeral who actually got killed. Like really, it's some real shit. And that shit really fucked my mind up. And I came back and streamed immediately. Then my dad died, mud. How the fuck, like I'm only one person, bro. You feel me? Then my thing is, I'm glad that DDG is showing y'all the person that he actually is. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole list of shit for them saying, these want to be petty, I'ma also be petty. I got a whole list of reasons why, you know what I'm saying, I personally don't fuck with DDG. So, first thing first, his name is Daryl. I don't even like the name Daryl. I feel like the name Daryl is just any type of name. If you name your child Daryl, that's top 5 worst names of all time. When you type the poop emoji on Apple Music, DDG name pop up.
No! There's no way out of this.
So even Apple Music knows he's him dissing me is like literally dissing the entire side of the black community because he thinks he's better than because he got a little money. Bro, you're 27. Humble yourself.
But, you know, that's anybody's go-to. When you got money and you beefing or talking shit with somebody that don't got the same amount of money, that's just a go-to. You know, especially that's something that we strive for as humans is to get money and to be wealthy and to be cool. But so I understand why he go at that. I don't think, you know, he's dissing the whole black community. I just feel like, you know, that's just something he always gonna have an edge right now over Reggie. So it's more of a like a tactic. That's it. You know, I don't think it was nothing to it. I mean, if you know DDG, if you follow this beef, that's usually his go-to because he's usually making more money than the person he's beefing with from prior beefs that we've seen. But most people he beefing with, they do have money. Like I think he exposed Reggie saying it's not even really exposing, but he said something like Reggie only make $100,000 a month. Now I get it to DDG and to the 1%ers like $100,000 a month, all that ain't nothing, blah blah. But to the rest of the world, $100,000 a month is hella money. So you definitely not broke. You may be less wealthy than others, but he can still wake up and basically do whatever he want to do that day. And money is not a problem. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of that called you out, and I'm not gonna say their names. I don't want to bring no new into this, but it's a lot of that called you out, Daryl, and you ducked the fade multiple times. Stop with all that gangster shit, bro. Y'all, bro. First of all, I'm not even going to diss where he's from because I really am the type of nigga to put on where he from. If you from Pontiac and you feel like you know how to rap, you feel what I'm saying? You feel like you a funny from Pontiac, tap in with me. I'm gonna put y'all on a higher platform, something that DDG never did. One thing that my city can vouch for me and say, I gave so many platform to the point where it was like, if you ain't do nothing with it, that's on you. I gave so many from my city the platform. Before I even came to Atlanta, I literally tried to get every famous person in my city on my stream, bro. I'm only one. There's only but so much I can do. And another thing, I don't support the bros. Gang, if you really do your research, you know me and Craig been locked in for years now. And it's multiple occasions where you can see me and bro doing videos with millions of views. One thing that is not acknowledging, bro, this shit is all about me having morals and principles of not scamming my fans. And I don't even call my fans. That's how much I'm locked in with my supporters, bro. We don't even say the fan word over this bitch. And I really want y'all to understand the principle of this shit. These is cool with scamming. Not to mention, this DDG did some broke ass shit today. Was it today actually? Didn't he literally just post some? I literally see him post some scam shit. That's why he don't care. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to persuade niggas not to fuck with him, even though that's what he's trying to do. I'm not even trying to persuade y'all. I just want y'all to see this shit. Like, gang, you know damn well, gang, like.
it's like putting y'all on to the touchdown king. Go get rich with the biggest distro. I'm here. If that is really some scamming stuff, it's crazy though. I get it. They paying you to do a promo. But at some point in your life, when you making so much money, is it really worth it? You know, like, come on. Like, DDG got millions of dollars. How much does someone have to pay you for you to promote some scam and shit? I get his ex-girl, you know, Zaria or Zari. You know, I ain't trying to mess her name up, but I get it. You know, she not really too put on. You know, people started to know her from Reggie stream. So I get, you know, I'm not saying it's okay, but I get where she was coming from. Like, she's just trying to get her some little extra cash. Cool. But, you know, Dub and DDG doing it, it's like, y'all got hella money. So what's the point of taking, what, 10, 20,000 to promote something, you know, when it could potentially be robbing somebody else? I'm just not for that. I just think everybody at the end of the day should have principles and morals. Like, all right, this is bad. Even though I'm not doing the scamming, you still a part of it. You know, if we going to rob a bank, you know, and this is, you know, in GTA, if we going to rob a bank in GTA and you the driver and you never get out the car to run in there and grab the money in GTA, you're still a part of it. You're still going to get charged. You're still going to go to jail, you know what I'm saying, in GTA. So, you know, it's kind of the same thing. You were guilty by association, you know? So I'm really not cool with that shit.
Come on, bro. Be real, gang. And my nails dirty because I've been digging in my ass, but don't worry.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Other niggas is posting. Y'all niggas all flipping y'all money, gang. Now look at this clip. We got a boatload of clips to watch.
Right. I don't know how I got in. I think he paid the bouncer. My cousin paid the bouncer $200. It was his birthday. He told me to come out to Atlanta. And I went to Magic City, right? And he was throwing money. I ain't got no money. He throwing money in the air, right? I see a 5 on the ground. I'm like, you throwing 5s? Like, you know, usually just throw 1s in the club, right? I see 5s on the ground. So I start picking them up. I start picking up the 1s. I start doing this and that, picking them up. Boom. And then I went in, one of the dancers or whatever caught me. And then my cousin was like, he's gonna do what he do, right? So the next day, I got a stack full of ones in my pocket. I'm going to the bathroom in the club, coming back, counting it up, boom, boom. I made like, I said I made, but I like $500, $600.
Nigga took $500.
That's crazy.
From some hard working dancers.
Okay.
Magic City, please do not ever allow this broke ass nigga back into y'all establishment. This nigga picked the money out the ground, put it in his pocket, ran to the bathroom. God, he said out his own mouth. He said this is fact. This is what he said. He said, I ran to the bathroom, came back, got some more. He said, I got some more. I put that in my pocket. Then when I got home, I counted it up. It was $500. Yo, that's the brokest shit ever, bro. I'm never going to the club picking up money.
No.
Then another thing, bro, another thing that I really want y'all to see. So, right, he had my dad as his home screen and shit, right? I'm yet again going to state it again. I'm personally not going to diss his dead people because I know that shit is just unnecessary. These niggas don't got me mad enough for me to even want to do that. But I just want to shed light on the lame shit that he did because he said I'm a fucked up individual for not going to my dad's funeral. When y'all niggas gotta understand, bro, as a man, nigga, mentally, bro, you gotta protect your peace, gang. And me and a lot of my family members not seeing eye to eye, and it is what it is. So it's like I wouldn't even put myself in that position. My mom went to view my dad, and even her just telling me, my nigga, that shit made a nigga feel some type of way. But I also feel like my dad did get to see me on stage. If y'all watch my stand-up, y'all would know I talked about my dad having a stroke. That's how my dad died. My dad had a stroke, and you know, with the stroke shit, nigga, once your voice gone, nigga, your life next, nigga. Everybody know that, bro. You know death come in threes, you feel what I'm saying? My uncle died, you feel what I'm saying? Then my granny died, then my pops died, nigga. I don't know, nigga. I'm losing everything, nigga. I lost my bitch, nigga. I lost my dad, nigga. I lost my granny, nigga. You, nigga, hey, that's too much losing now, bitch. Hey, nigga, I done lost goddamn everybody in this bitch. God damn. Nah, dead ass though. So just look at this clip. I just feel like this was the lamest shit he could have ever did.
My brother didn't deserve this at all. My brother was a loving person. He never hurt anybody. This whole situation seems fake, but whoever murdered my brother, someone need to speak up because I feel like that person didn't care. It was premeditated. They thought about it. I think that person should get life in prison. If you know anything about this situation.
Crazy thing about it, bro, he got on his YouTube shirt with his username under it. My thing is, it's like, is you sad or not? And I don't want to hear, oh, I just grabbed a hoodie. This was my only hoodie. Why did you wear this hoodie, DDG? Because you wanted your YouTube to go up off of your brother. All right, that's all I'm saying, bro. But these niggas say I'm lame for not going to my dad's funeral. But this is what you doing for your brother. You want the nigga who harmed your family to get life in jail. But when a nigga tell you your music ass, you want a box. I rest my case. I'm done talking about these niggas.
You know, so to speak on the whole funeral thing, I was informed, you know, me and my boy was talking, and he told me that his brother was part of, like, the little YouTube thing they was doing. So, you know, it's all opinion, but I can see where, you know, he was showing respect, like he was doing this YouTube stuff with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna wear this YouTube shirt, blah, blah. I also see where Reggie coming from, you promoting, you know, but, hey, it's however y'all take it. It's however y'all take it. I don't take it no way, you know what I'm saying? So, but I definitely understand. I don't think Reggie messed up for not wanting to go to his pop's funeral. Like, if your pops wasn't there for you, and, you know, and like he said in his last stream, like he just didn't see him like that. And I understand, you know, we got some similarities in that category. So I understand, you know, if your father was never there, you don't really see him as a father. especially if he done wrong to you, you know, wasn't there for you, wasn't a dad like he was supposed to be, it could be hard trying to go to, you know, somebody's funeral or stuff like that to see that, you know. But like I said, I just think they both just, you know, it should just die down, man. They going too far. They start bringing in old clips and bringing in people that's not here living that can't even defend themselves. And it's just, I don't know, it's real life crashing out.
Because niggas got picks, and I really wanted to show everybody that these niggas got picks, and then that's my whole principle. I'm never scamming my fans. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't really too much else to say. Niggas duck multiple fades from multiple niggas. Niggas only worried about me because y'all know I get under niggas' skin, and I wanted to prove to y'all. These internet niggas just think that they run the world. Gang, we all regular people. Y'all niggas got money. Y'all niggas got crash outs. I got money. I got crash outs.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
With, you feel what I'm saying, not saying nothing else about y'all niggas. I promise y'all I got way better content. I like to chill, smoke. I don't even like the beef, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So I'm going to leave this here. I don't have nothing else to say. Yeah, that's it. All right, that's basically it.
All right, so, you know, basically, Reggie, you know, he letting y'all know, like, y'all, he said what he said today. He said what he said today. As far as DDG said what he had to say, Reggie said what he had to say. And he gonna leave it here. Now, of course, you know, like DDG said, once you did what you said what you said and did what you did, he ain't gonna leave it alone. So I don't see this beef ending just off that. I think basically DDG gonna say something else and Reggie gonna keep responding. And I don't know what it's gonna take for it to end. Obviously, DDG said he ain't gonna end it until he reached, you know, I guess 27, the age of DDG, or until they get the fade in. And I don't think they're gonna get the fade in. And DDG not gonna fight nobody else upon Reggie's half. So we just gonna see how it continues to flow. I just want to know who y'all think got the upper hand. If it ended today, who won? And if it don't end today, who's in the lead? Who y'all got? You know, I think right now, the way Reggie handled it, I think he got a little bit one up just because the stream that we watched with DDG, it was more unsettling. It wasn't, you know, it was like, damn, I understand he went low, but you went even lower. And it really wasn't good content. It was more crash out content. And the way Reggie handled it was, you know, he said what he said. He threw his little shots here and there, but he didn't even go as low as you did. So I think, and with his with the backup he has with the whole Clover and AMP, you know, he's good on content and making money and stuff like that. So right now, I think the way Reggie handled it, it don't look like he's really under his skin. So I think he still got the upper echelon. I think DDG, he got really under DDG's skin, and you could tell. So y'all let me know if it ended today, who y'all think won, and if it continued, who y'all got in the lead right now. So let's get